5:30, our top story, a deadline looms that could impact Northwest Ohio and its economy for years to come. New this afternoon, General Motors ups its offer to the UAW. It is now up to the union to sign off on the deal, or they will go on strike at 11:59 tonight. My co-anchor Jeff Smith continues our team coverage tonight out in front of Stellantis, where, Jeff, thousands of local workers are waiting to hear.
Yeah, all members of UAW Local 12 out here, the hourly workers, as they are coming out, making their way outside of the south entrance. That's where we're set up. My eye view is seeing I-75 east and westbound traffic. And I'll tell you what, I wish I had an answer for these folks who keep honking their horns, looking at us saying, you know anything? And no, we don't. Not at this point. In fact, that's kind of in the dark situation of union members as well. Union heads of Local 14 and Local 12 both saying that they're waiting to hear from Shawn Fain later tonight as to what the status will be. But over the last couple of weeks, as we have seen, we're still turning out cars here at the Stellantis plant in North Toledo, and a lot of uncertainty. The last contract that was signed and agreed upon was 2019 with the Big Three, and at that time, they were talking about it being status quo. It was normal for them to work with one company to set the bar for the rest of the companies. But what we have seen play out over the last few weeks has been going piece by piece, getting answers from GM, getting answers from Stellantis, and then working with Ford toward an understanding so that they can have another 4-year plus deal. But once again, on the table for the UAW and what the automakers want to agree to, they are so far apart right now. We talked to WWJ 950 AM Auto Beat reporter Jeffrey Gilbert earlier today. He's been a friend to us here at WTOL 11 as we work our way through understanding this potential strike. And I asked him specifically, I said, Jeff, at this 11th hour, what keeps us from avoiding a strike at this point? Here's what he said.
So those plants will be working, but you've got to imagine there will be some tension there. There'll be some stress there on the part of the workers, wondering if they're going to be the ones to walk out next.
All right, I want to set up what he just said right there. He told me, he said, it's so unprecedented, so uncertain as far as how this is all going to play out. And you've heard some of the union talk from Shawn Fain talking about how they want to roll this out. They want to make little hits here and there and then build up to a bigger impact. What Jeff was talking about right there was the possibility of there being a strike. If they go on strike tonight, and let's say that somewhere around the country you have one auto plant that gets shut down, and somewhere else you have, let's just say, a supplier that is still working. What he was referring to was maybe that animosity that builds up and the uncertainty for those auto workers not knowing if they're going to be next. From there, we're going to send it back to the studio, and we will bring you updates throughout the rest of this half hour. Melissa?